Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome to our new series called Not Tonight. This was an indie game that came out some time ago. I don't remember the date, but it was a long time ago. If you've ever played or seen any footage of Papers, Please, it's kind of like that, except instead of managing the checkpoint for a country, you are instead a bouncer at a bar. And the basic premise of this game is if the whole events of Brexit, which for those of you who might not remember, Brexit was when Britain decided to leave the European Union, was taken to the extreme, like the absolute extreme, which honestly, this whole thing might be more accurate than I realize. I'm not from Britain. I don't really keep up with the news from there. But yeah, you're basically playing someone of British descent, but not enough of a descent that you don't get your citizenship revoked when things go down. What do I want to look like? Not a whole lot of options here. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, let's just go with that. And because it's Europe, we're going to be going with the day, month, year format. Heritage, you're born in Birmingham, you're from the streets, well, a street, quite a nice one really. By the time you went to the secondary school, you've read all of Charles Dickens and most of Shakespeare, much to your English teacher's pleasure and horror. Then a letter, your citizenship, revoked overnight thanks to a Nordic grandfather and a missing immigration form. Or, you are born in Bath to a pair of Spanish charity workers, a good child, a quiet child. Your parents ran a seaside retirement home and became quite the expert on cider. When they died, you were to continue their legacy. Then the letter came. These days, birth no longer confers citizenship. Officially, you too are considered Spanish, except unfortunately, in Spain. Or you were born in London to the sound of bow bells. Whelks are in your blood, which itself runs thick with jellied eels. You grew up on your grandmother's knee, hearing stories of the war and of the Blitz spirit she saw after escaping France. And the letter came. In divorcing, it is declared she surrendered British citizenship. The rest of the family tree is already being uprooted. Let's go for Birmingham. Oh, and be prepared for a lot of bad British accents in this. Just telling you right now. Albion First, New Year Eve Ball. The British Museum, London, England, December 31st, 2018. Albion First celebrates 1 year in power. And if I recall correctly, Albion was like an ancient name for Britain before it was called Britain. Anyways, here's our boss, Jupe. Oh, the Euro bouncer graces us with their presence. No rush. New Year's Eve Ball is only the most important event of the year. Well, get your things. Choppy chop, no worky, no money. Understood. Yeah, the character's voice may fluctuate. I may just stick with the normal one. Ahem. Understood, sir. Equip items. Yeah, we got our clicker, which basically we are using to decide who gets in and out. And this is currently... Yeah, click the clicker to allow entry into the venue. I'll use the radio to stay in contact. Mostly just to tell us when we've screwed up. Now, every place has got rules that we have to follow. It's going to start out very simple and then get very complicated very quickly. And then for a brief period become kind of simple, but also not. For each venue we work at on every different day, there is an amount we have to get in order to pass. In other words, we have to get that many people inside to get paid. Then there are also bonuses. You want to try to get as many of these bonuses as possible as quickly, or as many times as possible. Preferably all of them. And then each venue is going to have different rules, which, like I said, are going to get more complicated as things go on. For this case, they just need a ticket that has the appropriate day and a stamp on it. The day is Monday, and, well, this is basically just an intro to get you settled in. We are now open, ticket holders only, no ticket, no entry. And then people are going to walk up. Normally, we are under a time limit for this. Not this time. Do you please? There. Hold a ticket, Monday stamp. We click the clicker to let them in, or we return it to them to deny entry. For this intro one, there is no denying of entry. Now, no, I'll get into it once we get into the main. No, surprise, surprise, there's a bombing. Guess not everybody's pleased with Albion first. And of course, you know we're gonna get the blame for this. But yes, this story is being told in medias res. And this is our home. Alright. Euro Heritage Resident number 112. Yeah, we don't even have a name. We're just a number to these people. Block 13, flat 7. Britain alone. Scan and ban pass. Euro class 1000G. Security. Open it up. Person of Euro Heritage. Welcome to your relocation block B. Your residence request has been rejected. Find and close your transitional residence visa. To maintain transitional residence status, earn 2,500 by January 31st. Your designated job is bouncer. Integration Officer Jupe will contact you. He will arrange a site visit to help with your orientation and expulsion. Yeah, number 1112, valid for 1 month, job bouncer. Signed, Beetroot Bob. Okay. We turn on our phone, which is cracked, because of course it is. Euro DOS, or DOS, I should say. Firewall, tracking, contacting home. Camera control, app control. Finalizing setup. Hello. And all we have access to is News Texter, which is basically just a messaging system, and Bouncer, which is how we get jobs. Politics. Albion First Leader Simon Tavener has hit back at critics of his Britain alone policy. The simple fact is that in these difficult times, Britain must look after her own. Despite protests, residence requests continue to be rejected, with officials currently targeting persons of European heritage with fewer than 2 generations of citizenship or earning under 30,000 a year. Extraditions begin this month. That reminds me, there's something else I need to set up. I am going to be using Wiimod on this, mainly because there are going to be times when a character will show up in order to have some event happening. The problem is that in talking to them, which is required, we cannot move forward with our job without having done so, it's going to waste time, which kind of screws you over, because either then I have to rush through the dialogue, which means we miss out on some stuff, or I have to waste time, which then is going to impact us pretty negatively, which really sucks. So I am using the Wiimod trainer for this. It has a slow clock, which actually stops time entirely, which makes it so that we just can't get... so that people just don't show up at all. I'm just going to use it for when characters show up and we have to talk to them. Anyways, Texter from Jupe. Isn't close, fresh meat. I'll be coming by on Thursday to explain if you... Alright. You want to have started a job by then, or this will be a short friendship. Earn your keep, don't cause trouble, maybe we'll even let you stay. Maybe. Yeah, Jupe sucks. But we can't do much else today. And yes, we are basically sitting on a sheet, or sleeping on a sheet on top of pallets. I'm honestly surprised that they let us have that. Anyways, we got a calendar, got to get through the month. Shouldn't be too difficult. The first chapter is not too difficult. It's mainly here to get you used to the various mechanics. But trust me when I say it will get, and yes, I know I'm repeating myself, complicated very quickly. See, the post-Brexit rise of Albion First continues to take established politics by storm. Albion First founder and Prime Minister Simon Taverner has proven his ability to unite right-wing elements of Conservative and Labour support under his flag, ultimately establishing a coalition government under the Britain Alone flag. Despite the social upheaval of the last few weeks, post-Brexit malaise has only increased the level of support for the Taverner agenda. Albion First hopes the upcoming election will cement his new progressive future. Or this new progressive future. Anyways, through Bouncer, we can take on jobs. Right now, we've only got the King's Head available to us. We've also got our profile. Bouncer level. This is very important. So, the better you do at a job, and let me just take a look at this. The better you do at a job, aka getting both bonuses and not reaching the warning at all, or anything higher, will get you the most amount of XP. You want to get as much XP as you can early on, which the most you can get a day is, I believe, 780, because when you level up, you then upgrade your gear, that being the clicker, the guest list, which we haven't seen yet, but will be coming up, and the scan and ban, which will be coming up much later. Upgrading the clicker is important because it actually unlocks hotkeys for us. Hotkeys, which basically allow us to immediately allow someone in or deny them, instead of having to manually click the clicker or manually hand the ID back to them. That is going to be very useful. That's why you want to get as many S ranks, the highest rank you can get, on each job possible. That's not always going to be possible because sometimes RNG will screw you over. But we're going to try. Okay, anyways, the King's Head. Job details, the local pub. We got to get 20 people in to get the bonus. We get 7 mistakes before we get a warning. A warning basically just decreases your rank. The highest you can get at that point is an A. Fine will reduce the amount of money you will get. And failing, well, it means you don't get paid at all and you basically wasted the night. But this first one is going to be easy. The amount of skulls denote difficulty. And the little green boxes at the bottom basically denote how many of these jobs you have this month. Now, you're probably not gonna get all of them because there's gonna be a wide variety of jobs coming up. But for right now, all we've got is the King's Head. So, take on the job and let's get going. Oh, something else. Social credit score. You can never get 100 out of 100. I don't know why. There are things that can raise and lower this. Working, doing well will raise it, and there are also things that aren't popping up yet that can lower it. Do not let this reach 0 or there will be problems. That problem being basically a game over. Okay, let's move on. And here's our first job, and this is Dave. You're the new bouncer, yeah? Cool, cool. I'm Dave. Pleasure. Should be a pretty quiet night tonight. Curfew's keeping most of my regulars at home. Should find things pretty simple. Check IDs on the door, make sure everyone is over 18. Because remember, this is Europe, drinking age is lower than it is in America. Got it. Let in 5 customers, you get paid. Let in more, you could get a bonus. Got it? Yes. Good-o. Well, get on with it. Oh, that's some kind of disco dancing metal? Now, I'll say this. Every job has something you need to get from it. Except for 2. But those aren't coming till way later. We are now open. Over 18s only. Want 5 in tonight. Simple enough. And that's the only thing we got to worry about, that they're over 18. And thankfully, the game is kind enough to give you this right here to let you know, hey, what's the date that they need to be before in order for them to get in. Alright, over 18, let them in. And remember, this game takes place in 2018. Remember that. Should be easy, but like I keep repeating myself, nope. So, you don't have to do this, but you can select what is the problem with their ID before handing it back to them. And like that, we've already hit our pass. But obviously we want more. And we're going to want to get more. Now, like I said, this takes place in 2018. You want to remember that, because eventually we're going to have to start looking for expired IDs. Well, I say eventually, it's probably going to be popping up very soon. But tonight's an easy night. And yeah, you can see how much time you have. Upway, keep going. Yeah, underaged. And yes, they will fight back. Now, you can get mistakes for sending somebody out that actually was meant to be able to get in. It's not really a problem I have. I more often than not have a problem with letting people in that's not supposed to be getting in. Which, if that does happen, it doesn't count towards your total, so yeah. Nope. Yeah, last call, I know. Just need 3 more people. And there we go, bonus 20. Anything after this is just gravy. But we want as much as we can get. Remember, we have to have at least 2,500 by the end of the month. Otherwise, game over. Well, that's it. That's all we got. Closing time, everyone goes away, and we head inside to get our pay. Here's your pay slip. Great start. Honestly, I feel sorry for you Euro folks. My plumber was a Polish chap. Good bloke. Cheap too. You know I'm from. Anyway, another job tomorrow, if you're up for it. Look out for it in Bouncer. No, wait, 280. That's the maximum. Yes, 780, I wish. No scrim. Okay. Yeah, this is our pay stub. It seems like we're not making a whole lot of money, and yes, at the beginning you aren't. It will build up over time. Eventually. But yeah, you early on get as many S ranks, get as much cash as you can, because you're gonna need it. Alright. Let's see, nothing for Texter, so we can end the day. Keep working Bouncer. Texter! Hey, your friendly neighborhood officer here. Started on Bouncer yet? Heh, getting in the way of regular honest folks that don't want to actually do this job. Job you Euros were born for, really? I'm coming up to visit tomorrow. Tidy up. Yeah, trust me, Jupe. He's somebody we have to please, but we don't have to like it. Anyway, there's nothing else to it. We gotta head to the King's Head again. Get another 20, we get people in. But we have less leeway with the warnings. And the fines, and the failing. Glad to have you around, friend. Look at us, Brits and Euros working together in harmony. Makes you want to weep. But yeah, real unity. Right, turns out we've got a problem with expired IDs. Keep them peeled. Your eyes, not the IDs. Don't peel the IDs. Oh, and keep watching for the underage. Expired IDs underage, no problem. Cheer up. Complete 3 jobs for me. I may even make you my head bouncer. It's not just a title either. You get double pay and a few special benefits. So, just like everywhere else? I guess, but why would you want to work elsewhere? Don't answer that. Better pay? But yeah, we now also have to check for expiration dates, and that's something that's going to stick with us for the entirety of the game. Nothing new, just head on out. Let's get started. Same amount of time, same requirement for the bonus, though we need 5 more if we want to actually get paid at all. I remember when they first introduced this, I kept thinking about it in terms of my time, which was 2023 at the time when I played it, not in terms of the game time, which was 2018. See, first one. Expired, get out of here. Expired, get out of here. And yeah, RNG can kind of screw you over if you get a swath of expired IDs, especially if they fight back against you. No, any IDs with this, something wrong with them. Which can screw you out of the bonuses, which is not great. Now, for some reason, it has a counter or a warning on there for fines and failure, but not for you getting a warning. On, 4 more. Okay, then. Alright, that was the last one. Great start, Euro. I'm glad I chose you. Well, that you clicked the job advert anyway. Thanks. A few more good jobs and I'll be looking at my new head doorman. I'm honored. Yeah, getting head doorman is something you kind of want to do as quickly as possible with jobs because, like you said, you get double pay. And that's nothing to sneeze at. This is my life now, yep. King's Head Dave here, so I can't tie you full time, thanks gig economy, but check your head doorman status on Bounce profile page. Double pay? Yes, you told me yesterday. Oh yeah, lol. Forget your own head next. And yeah, in order to get the head bouncer status, you need to complete 3 successful jobs. However, the special item, you can only pick it up on the 4th time working for them, so yeah. Most places, you pretty much gotta work 4 days for them. My, what a lovely crapple you've got. Name's Integration Officer Jupe. You can call me my lord if you like. It's my job to make sure you froggies and krauts stay nice and legal. Now listen close, this here place ain't free. Want a nice asbestos stuffed roof over your head? You better start earning. Hand me a transitional residence visa. Come on, hurry up. Should be in your bag. Here. Ha! 1 month. And on the deportation list too, I see. Don't worry, you'll be back home in no time. About 100 miles. Oi, none of that froggy lip. How me ought to have you packing already. But no, our special little flower can't just waltz off with dignity, can we? So fine, you scrounge up the 2.5 grand, maybe we let you stay. But now anyway, next month, we'll see. Strong and silent type A? Good. Hell, if things work out, I may have a job for you myself. Say thank you, Officer Jupe. Thank you. See, Euro? I think this could be the start of a beautiful relationship. I'll add more King's Head jobs to Bouncer. I always need new meat. I'll be back in a week. Keep working. Don't mess up. And remember, we're watching you. We're always watching. Now get to work. Alrighty then. No jobs today, so all we can do is rest. Alright, what's the news got? Tensions between British citizens and persons of European origin escalated today when violence erupted outside Citizen Relocation Block 5. Integration Officer Jupe commented, "This is where the heart bleeders on the left would start bleeding about tolerance and community. Bollocks. As far as I'm concerned, they can get on the boat with their Euro friends." Alrighty then. Only got 3 for a warning, and we have to get 30 people in for that bonus. Alrighty then. Alright. You know what? We're short on time, so I'm going to end this episode off here for today, and we'll start up here again. Hoping to try and at least get it 3 jobs a day, 3 jobs per episode, but we had the whole intro thing and getting through all that, so we'll see going forward. I'm keeping these to 30 minutes because after hour-long episodes with Yakuza Kiwami 2, I really need to dial it back. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to be doing the same after Persona 5 Royal ends, but we'll see. If you guys like what you see, click the like button, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for an upload, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.